We're back for another episode of Fix Build Race. Working on the Curren. We're going to head to the wreckers, grab some parts, and then grab a new radiator. So let's hit it.
That way.
That way?
That way.
This way?
Straight. You in gear? You're out of gear.
Not in gear, bro. Looks a bit better than our one, bro.
Marginally. Oh, there's so much bird.
I mean, what's better, bird shit or rat?
I don't know.
I really don't want to touch it.
I wish I brought gloves.
Yeah, me too. Bumper looks clean.
We might take that. That's better than that one.
Yeah, needs a good wash. I think we get Aaron on that.
Yeah. The mirrors
Can't tell.
probably nice, but like...
That front bumper might actually be savable.
Oh.
Some heat and a kick. It's like split. Nah, let's try to find a better one. Bonnets, no.
Where's my engine?
Flintstone power. Oh yeah, let's find the other one.
Two in here. Successful trip at the wreckers. Didn't manage to get a bonnet, so it'll be staying black, but we got a pretty decent boot and spoiler, so we managed to get a nicer rear bumper. Just has less sort of cracks and stuff in it. Grabbed some of the weather stripping because this was better condition than what we've got. They also had some of the clear indicators, so we thought we'd grab those. And I think that's everything, so not a bad haul. Not bad, eh?
Pretty happy. I'm getting baked by the sun, so
Let's get moving.
We've got the Steed back in the garage. We're going to employ Aaron to fit the bumper and the boot lid. Luke's going to do the rocker cover gasket because she's leaking quite badly. We think that may have caused the hose to burst. The oil on the hose may have caused it to perish. And as you saw, we had a couple other bits that we will fit as well. Let's get to it. That sounds great.
All of the bolts on this, somebody had, not me, like, come and have a look, had a really good go at them in the past, and they are all super round.
Look at the state of those.
I had tried to get some heat and some impact on it, and they were too far gone, so I'm gonna cut them off.
We've just realised that the mounting for these indicators is different, as that one screws in there. These screw in, this is the wrong side, screw in on the outside, so we would have had to get a whole different bumper. So that's a bit of a loss, but oh well. Shite happens. Gone. There's no holes in it like on my ute. That's good. Good sign. I don't even know where to start with this intake.
At the beginning.
Cheers, mate.
No worries, mate.
So I've just got the rocker cover off, as well as the intake manifold. It was fairly straightforward. Got everything taken apart so we can see into the cams now. One of the things we were curious about was the cam belt. it looks like it has been changed. It feels fairly, like, it doesn't feel brittle, it doesn't have any cracks, it doesn't have any signs of wear. Still seems tight. The car's definitely missed a few oil changes in its life, but that's alright. Give this a bit of a cleanup, get the rocker cover back on, and Jack's just cleaning up the manifold here, make it look pretty.
Yeah, I'm a bit unmotivated today. I was not keen to do that rock cover, so I'm glad Luke volunteered his tribute. And I'm just mindlessly drilling away at this, cleaning it up a bit. It's no show car by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nice to just take care of your things, clean it up, make it look a bit nicer.
So I've got the rocker cover just tidied up a little bit, just enough to make it look a bit nicer. Got the gasket on, RTV and all the half moons just in the corners there. I've always done it on anything that has a half moon, anything that goes from the nice O-ring into a sharp corner. So let's check that on now. Okay, done. Rocker cover is on. Changed the spark plugs while I was there and they were just full of oil, so I tried to spray out what I could, clean it up. Everything's all buttoned up, just gotta plug the injectors back in, get the intake on, and figure out all the hosing, because that looked like spaghetti, so just try and make sure everything goes back where it was meant to.
So we've got a new radiator for the Curren as well. We thought the other one would most likely be filled with a bunch of crap, which it was. The water's dirty as heck. It was cheap enough, so I'm just going to swap over the dispenser and a couple of bits. I'm just going to swap onto this radiator, and then once we're ready for it, it can go back in the car.
Probably make absolutely sure that bolt.
You probably should.
I'm 98% sure it's wrong. You know.
Oh my god, can you... Was it not? Was it in the... Holy sh... I'm glad you did that. That was almost a really bad day.
They could have been like, yeah, you were a car. Not a car.
Nah.
That went on smooth.
Smooth. Well, the car almost wasn't freaking running smooth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What bolt down the intake?
It's another day working on the Curren. I've gone and rented a steam cleaner so that we can do the seats. I gave it a wash yesterday, get some of the birds and other things of it. But before we sell this car to Jake, we thought we'd clean it up. The seats have definitely seen a lot of butt juices, so quite stained, and just gonna go through and see how it comes up. Check this out, it's just one pass with the vacuum next to this stain covered this whole patch, and it's pulled it all out. Looks just about as good as new. Do another pass. So some of these heavier stains that were on it weren't coming out so good. It's looking a lot better now, the after. But what I did just to sort of get some of those deep stains out was I grabbed a nail brush with the cleaner that's provided. And I just sort of agitated all the stains so that the dirt would lift. And then went back over it with the cleaner and it came out, you know, not perfect, but a hell of a lot better. I'm looking forward to see how it looks once it's perfectly dry.
After looking at the Curren, we need to get rid of these fogged up headlights. So I'm gonna have a crack at some of this scratch remover. I've used it on my car many times before and it's come out a treat. So we're gonna give it a crack. I'll do one side first so we get a comparison and yeah, see how it looks. Alrighty guys, this is a first pass with the old Nova scratch remover. So basically all I do is add a line like a cross with the thing and then use the blue rag, rub it all up, and then use the white to polish it all off. And it comes out looking pretty awesome. So yeah, I'll have another couple of goes at this one, and then yeah, we'll get on to the other one. So guys, so just to show you what I'm doing, I just run a line kind of along like that, bit back like there. I'll get my rag, make sure it's clean, and just kind of just rub it in all along. For this one you'll probably need a couple of passes just because it's pretty clouded over. Just get it all in. And then what I'll do, get this here and just run it over, polish it up. I'm not expert, so I don't know, I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but it's just a quick, easy way that I find works, and this is pretty cheap. I think I picked it up for like 20 bucks, so yeah, I'll have another crack at it, but it's already made a pretty big difference already, so yeah.
Pretty shiny turd, man. That's it for the Curren for now. We've fixed the coolant leak, found out it wasn't a blown head gasket. We've fixed an oil leak. We've tidied it up quite a bit. Replaced the boot, rear bumper, because that's all we could find. Painted the mirrors and gave the interior a real good clean up. We checked it over and made sure it was WAF ready, good for the road, so that we can now sell it to our friend Jake and he can drive it and enjoy it. There are some things that we would like to still do to it, but they might come in the future, i.e. paint the roof, put some decent wheels on it just so it looks a bit better. The stripes on the roof did a real number on it, so probably needs a bit of a paint, probably paint it black to match the bonnet, because that's easy to blend in with the car. Yeah, any final words, Luke?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, for this project it's kind of more that Jake needs the car now, so there's a couple, as you say, the wheels on it would be nice. It's definitely got a few maintenance items that we'll need to look at doing for Jake, like it'll need a clutch in probably a couple months, depending on how hard he is on it. But for the most part, like, we've given the turd a good polish, so the paint that is good is better. It's no show car, but I think it's respectable for driving around, and he should get some good use out of it. I mean, doing that steam cleaning on the steam vacuuming on the interior made a good chunk out of, you know, it smelled like a Toyota.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell as bad anymore, and it's got a lot less stains, so I think that's good.
Yeah, it's looking all shiny. We literally polished a turd, but came up quite well. Where the paint is good, it's good. Where it's
with how it started, it's come a long way. So yeah.
So we're about to go drop it off now.
Maybe we'll see it again in the future, maybe not, but
that's it for now.
that's it for now.
Thanks for watching the first little fixed build race kickoff videos. We'll see you again soon.